Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and thank you for joining me on this beautiful new moon in Cancer. So this is a general collective reading for all signs as we experience this energy together. However, it will not be for every single person watching. So if this is your story, comment below. If not, you can always check my channel for other messages you need to hear. Just remember to take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind, as time, energy, and gender are fluid. So reverse roles however they are appropriate to your story. And as always, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and tap the notification bell so you can catch future readings. So to my lovely subscribers, you guys are amazing. I appreciate all of your love and continued support. Thank you for all of your likes, views, comments, subscriptions, your donations, and those of you who have also purchased private readings. Again, big, huge thank you to you guys. It means so much to me to be able to connect with you guys in this way. So if you are a new subscriber, be sure to check the description box below for all of my details, all of my links. Everything you'll need to contact me is listed down below. That includes my social media links, my website, and payment app information for those of you who want to purchase a personal reading, and my members only area link for those of you who enjoy your readings a little bit spicy. So before we get into the reading, as always, I will put the timestamp down below in the comments for those of you who want to skip ahead to the reading. But please keep in mind, I will also be discussing this pre-shuffle energy as we go through the astrology chat. So for those of you who want to stick around, it will not be too long, but as you well know, the new moon is all about manifestation, calling in our desires, making our wishes, and it is in the sign of Cancer, which is in its home, okay? So Cancer actually represents the home, the concept of family, and all the things that make us comfortable. So the moon is in its home, like I said, but this particular full moon might be a little bit turbulent or a little bit extra emotional for some of you, as Neptune is also going retrograde at the same time. So the new moon is peaking between the 28th and 29th, depending on where you are in the world. But this energy of Neptune going retrograde can make the waters a little bit rocky. But keep in mind that the waves will settle eventually. If you feel like this new moon is overwhelming, know that this too will pass, okay? This specific new moon is also very close in relation to Black Moon Lilith, which is all about our more primal and darker feminine energy, which sometimes can be shunned by society, but it's our inner goddess, our inner rock star. So, you know, I think a lot of us during this time, especially if the emotions are rising to the surface, if things feel a bit tumultuous within, now is going to be the time for us to channel our inner bad bitch, okay? So again, not going to be too long on the astrological chat. As always, if you guys want to know how this energy is going to affect you personally, then I advise that you get your birth chart and do the research. So let's get into the pre-shuffle energy, because these two cards popped out as I was getting prepared for this reading, and wouldn't you know it, we've got the cups, okay, which represent water energy, Page of Cups, and Five of Cups. So clearly, around this time, there could be a feeling of again, needing to express oneself. This could come across as an apology for the past, as the Five of Cups represents sadness, grief, a feeling of depression even, okay? Five of Cups is basically grieving all that didn't work out. But like I said, there is still hope on the back end, right? This too shall pass. So for some of you, this energy is going to be bringing up a lot of feelings. For some of you, you might be hoping for an apology for the way that someone treated you in the past. And for some of you, you might be the one that needs to give this apology. And I'm getting deja vu right now, which is kind of crazy. On that note, let's go ahead and get straight into the reading and not waste any more time. Let's see what Spirit wants us to know in regards to the energy of the new moon in Cancer, please. What does Spirit want us to see? What is the overall lesson or theme that's relevant here? This could also be a little bit of the past energy, or a pickup off of the Sagittarius full moon. So let's see what Spirit wants us to see. Oh snap, I got a big old chunk. All right, so first of all, the first card here is last quarter moon in Aries, work through your feelings. So we're just talking about this, guys. There's going to be a lot of emotional turbulence during this new moon. Spirit is saying it's time to take control of your emotions. Okay. We also have the full moon in Cancer. Let your fears dissolve. So this might not be a new moon energy, but it's all the same, right? We talked about the moon being in its home of Cancer energy. And for some of you, this new moon might actually feel like a full moon. Okay. So we're talking about allowing our fears to dissolve, leaving that in the past. We also have talk less, feel more. And this is Piscean energy, which is very relevant because Neptune will be retrograde in Pisces. So not just working through your feelings and releasing fears, but this could be for those of you who resonate with that Page of Cups, Five of Cups message. There could be someone that's planning on coming forward and revealing their feelings. This could be Spirit's way of saying that it's time to stop thinking about what to say, and it's time to just say what you feel, right? And for some of you, again, you may be the one that needs to come forward, but this is that energy of no longer really thinking about it and leading with your heart energy, okay? I also have the last quarter moon in Sagittarius, practice gratitude. So, I mean, gratitude is one of the most important parts of manifestation, being thankful for what you've called in as if you've already received it. Okay, so practicing gratitude is super important when manifesting. We also have more Aries energy, step into your power. So, you know, we mentioned that whole Black Moon Lilith vibe, that carnal or primal nature of divine feminine, that bad bee energy. And obviously, we also have this take inspired action card as well. So full moon in Virgo. So again, for some of you, this could be Spirit saying that there is someone who is finally stepping into their power, working through their emotions, realizing that what needs to happen is action, okay? They need to take action instead of worrying about what to say or how the words are going to sound, instead of getting all bogged down in their mind, overthinking things. It's time to just lead with that confident energy, okay? So bottom of the deck, we also have cool your emotions, another Aries card. Okay, so again, this Emperor vibe is kind of rising up in the pre-cards here, but cool your emotions. And I'm thinking of that song from the West Side Story, Be Cool Boy. Like someone is needing to strike a balance between their emotions and, again, this powerful controlling energy. This could be talking about a divine masculine who is usually in this vibe here, okay? Not someone who is really in their feelings a lot, or someone who knows how to process that, which is why the first card out is talking about working through your feelings. This working through feelings might not be this person's forte, but Spirit is saying that it might just be what's needed for them to actually take that inspired action, all right? So let's go ahead and get into the tarot and see what Spirit wants us to know about the current energy. And even, you know what, before I get into that, underneath that, we have Think It Through, New Moon in Gemini. So we just completed Gemini season, right? We just went through Mercury retrograde. So like I said, this person has had plenty of time to think things through. This retrograde of the mind, of communication, going back and rethinking and reimagining and revisiting all of the words. They've had enough of that, okay? This person has thought about whatever this is for way too long, and the energy is pushing them from behind and guiding them to work through their issues so that they can finally take action. And yeah, another Aries card. How many dang Aries cards we got in this deck? Okay, another Emperor vibe. And it says here, go for it. Okay, so for a lot of you, I feel like there's going to be major action that comes from this energy. Okay, so we talk about Cancer season being summertime sadness. Well, sometimes that's what's necessary to get someone moving, right? The thought of losing someone, the thought of never saying how you feel, right? And then you get stuck in that what if or the woulda, coulda, shoulda vibe. And I don't think that this person wants to be stuck there, okay? They've already been stuck in this thinking energy for way too long, and the energy is pushing them to move forward, okay? So let's see what the tarot has to say in regards to this energy. What do we need to see for the new moon in Cancer, please? So, got kind of a chunk here, and I'm going to read it, but let's start off with the first card here, which is the Seven of Cups. So relevant, right? We're talking about the energy of Pisces and Cancer mixed together, a very watery and over-emotional energy, talking about turbulence. Seven of Cups is overwhelming. It is confusing. We're talking about a little bit of a smoke and mirrors energy here. Okay, which is all about what Schmendrick was about in this movie. If you haven't seen The Last Unicorn, you should definitely go watch it. I think it's actually on Amazon Prime for free right now. But anyways, the Seven of Cups is also about dreams and fantasies. So we're kind of on the precipice here of, are we going to go after our dreams and fantasies, or are we going to allow ourselves to get sucked under the current? Are we going to allow our emotions to take over and confuse us or overwhelm us? Schmendrick was a very powerful magician, but there were some times there where he didn't actually really believe in himself, and his magic would kind of fizzle out in those moments. So again, we're talking about this confident vibe of Aries that was very present here in the Oracle message. So this could be Spirit kind of coming in with the reminder that whoever this person is, the power has always been inside of them, right? They've always known what they wanted. But again, this is also a card about making a decision. So I think that for someone out there, there's going to be a breakthrough. Okay, and also, again, a putting aside of or working through of any sort of emotional or overwhelming feelings. We have that energy popping up first, letting the fears dissolve, allowing oneself to go after what it is they've been dreaming about. So again, when Schmendrick finally starts to believe in himself, that's when his magic begins to work. Okay. And again, going back to the energy of the magician in general, we're talking about the resources within, tapping into those resources, making things happen. Next, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So this has to do with destiny. Okay. Someone's destined path is here. Okay. And it's time for them to open their eyes to it. They're starting to realize that that they are lucky, they are fortunate. So we're talking about practicing gratitude. And again, the Wheel of Fortune, you can be up, you can be down, but one thing is for certain, the wheel never stops turning. So maybe this person hasn't always been up on their luck, but this could be Spirit saying that there is going to be a very fortunate time up ahead once this turbulent energy is processed, okay? So next up, we have the Empress, talking about divine feminine energy. So again, the Empress is the queen of all queens. She's abundant. She's nurturing. She's deep. She's an empath. She communicates effectively and efficiently. And she's also very, very smart, okay? She's intellectual. She knows how to make things happen. So ultimately, I see here that there could be someone finally coming forward and making moves towards their Empress, okay? You might be the Empress watching, or again, you could be the Emperor in this case, knowing that there is someone who matches your energy. And maybe, like I said, this person may not have the best experiences or be the best at expressing their emotions. But when you have the energy of the Empress showing up, this could also be this person recognizing where Again, they've had that power, or they've had that resource within them the whole time, tapping into their emotional side, tapping into their divine feminine energy. It might help them actually communicate their feelings better, okay? Next, we have the Page of Wands. So this is all about breaking the chains and moving forward in a new adventure. This is that inspiration, that energy of a new passionate beginning. So you go from Schmendrick looking very worried, okay, kind of stressed, to look at the confidence on his face, okay? And you see the magic physically coming from his wand. All right. So again, this is about someone trusting in their ability to take action and moving things forward, taking inspired action. So then we have the Nine of Swords, which could be signifying, again, that overthinking energy, being up late at night, losing sleep, suffering in silence. So someone is needing to basically process their thoughts and recognize that all of the fears and everything that they have built up in their mind isn't helping them, okay? So I think that there is also going to be someone coming to the end of the line of their overly obsessive thinking about something, right? We saw that whole think it through energy coming up in the past. It's like someone realizes now where they've spent way too much time overthinking and overanalyzing to the point of literally putting themselves in a debilitating state, okay? You can see here he's all up in his bed. He's having a headache. All right, so someone's recognizing where they've been holding themselves back, and it's all been in their mind. And then we propel straight forward into the King of Wands energy. Again, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius energy. Aries, 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 okay? Someone is taking control. The King of Wands has no fear. They know exactly what they want, exactly which direction to go to get it. And this involves their passion and their purpose. So not only is someone learning how to work through their overwhelming emotions, but they're also recognizing that the power has always been within them all along. This is a major awakening and transformation, going from the Page of Wands to the King of Wands. Now that's really something, okay? So for some of you, this energy is going to be propelling someone forward in a very confident way. Okay, the King of Wands can also represent a sexual, sensual energy. So again, passion, excitement, all right? This person is ready to move things forward. We also have the Queen of Coins at the bottom of the deck, more Empress energy. So Queen of Coins is the energy of the nurturer, someone who is capable of being dedicated and successful in business, but also the mommy card, right? Mommy energy, someone who doesn't need anyone else, who takes care of the home, who takes care of the children, and ultimately, again, someone who's in control. And I think that this could be exactly what makes this individual take action, because, you know, it's one thing to go after what you want. It's another thing to go after what you want and that person doesn't want or need anything. So I think that this confidence, look at me, I have the hiccups now. I think that this confidence is this person's way of trying to match that energy. Again, this is kind of a controlling vibe on both sides, and not in a negative way, but I see two people who are in control of themselves, who are matching each other's energy, okay? Balancing out each other's energy. So we also have the Five of Coins and the Strength card. So for some of you, you know, this person could have very well spent a great deal of time struggling financially, or feeling left out in the cold. This could even be you. And the Strength card could be signifying how strong you were, how patient you were, holding back your inner beast, or taming yourself, taming your emotions. But Five of Coins could also be signifying someone separating from a long-term committed connection, or again, getting divorced, losing assets and things like that, kind of struggling in the financial department. And then the Strength card after that could just signify this person really being strong through all of that. Okay, if they lost a lot of money, or if, again, they lost a partner in this situation, not to say it wasn't for the best, but they really needed to exert their power and control in that situation, right? So here we have this, the unicorn is driving the red bull back into the sea. So again, courage, confidence. This person needed to grasp all of that and tap into those resources in order to gain that confidence back, okay? We also have the Knight of Wands. So again, going back to this whole concept of the transformation happening here, I feel like this person understands now that it's not just about, you know, being brave in the moment. It's not just about taking action. It's about follow through. Okay, so maybe this person has connected with you in the past in kind of a physical way, or again, just kind of got you all riled up and then galloped off into the into the abyss. But again, Spirit is saying that this person is, I think, recognizing that this is how they behaved. And this King of Wands is signifying that they're done acting immaturely. They're done running in and running back out. This person is very sure of what they want now, and they know what they need to do to get it. Speaking of what they want, we have the Nine of Cups. Okay, signifying a wish come true or wish fulfillment. This is someone who is happy or satisfied, but also you can see here the skeleton who, the scene always used to make me laugh when I was a kid, because I feel like this skeleton was trying to trick them in order to giving him wine, but they ended up tricking him in the end, right? Telling him that the finest wine was in that glass, and essentially, obviously, you know, there was nothing in there, but the skeleton ended up getting duped in the end. So that could be saying something as well. Maybe this person thought they had everything they wanted, but in the end, they were left with nothing or feeling empty, okay? So I think that whoever this person is has a new idea of what's actually going to make them happy. And I think they've been at a crossroads about it for a while, but they definitely know which direction they're going now, okay? Two of Wands is about planning the future. So bottom of the deck, we also have the Seven of Wands. So not only that, but this person is really standing up for themselves. This is the warrior's pose. Again, talking about bravery, courageousness, taking action, moving things forward. This is a fighter energy. So your person is wanting to fight for their wish fulfillment. Okay, they're not going to let it slip through their fingers. They've been planning this for quite some time, and they're not going to let it slip away. All right. So what is the challenge here for the collective? What is the challenge here for the collective? What do we need to see? As I say challenge, we have duel. So, you know, again, there could quite literally be a fight. This person could have to fight for what they believe in, for what they want. Okay, what else do we need to see here? Solution. Okay, so again, their challenge is to make it through that energy and to find a solution to their problems, okay? Maybe, again, they've spent a lot of time thinking about it and thinking about it and thinking about it to the point of exhaustion. And this energy of the new moon is going to encourage them to just take that inspired action already. Maybe that's the solution they've been avoiding all this time, and they've been having this internal struggle or this battle within, you know, based on what they think they should say or how they should act versus how they actually feel about you, about this situation. Next, we have compromise. So talking about striking a balance, working through their emotions, but also taking action. Again, if this is a part of their external situation, they could have an external party, third party that they have been arguing with or fighting with, that they have been struggling to find that solution and compromise. Okay, we saw that 5 of Pentacles pop up. So again, this person could just simply be challenged by their state of lack at the time. We then have the altar and sacrifice. Oh my gosh. You know, that could be quite literal for some of you out there. We have an altar and sacrifice. So, you know, maybe some of you, for this person, they could be sacrificing something that, again, involves tradition. Okay, but ultimately, I want to go ahead and read the definitions of these numbered cards. All right, so first we've got this dual energy, competitive action, and clashing of 2 opposing views. So if you draw this card, healthy aggression is stimulated and the desire to win at all costs predominates. So again, we're seeing that 5 of Swords energy popping up. Okay, so the only 2 possibilities in your current situation are to yield or prepare to get hurt in the fight. The black hills in the image denote an unknown outcome. So this is a clash between self-will and authority. So again, you know, this could be a battle between the heart and the mind for this person, trying to find a solution of how to come forward, how to open this door, or again, turn the wheel in this situation. Next, we have altar, which is fulfilling the expectation of others. So it says here, in the orderly and precise sign of Virgo, the conjunction of Mercury and Saturn indicates a conventional outlook. They signify that the status quo is to be maintained at all costs. Saturn indicates concern about what others think. This old, respectable planet lends a serious and pessimistic bias to positive mercurial thought. The altar represents thinking that has become a ritual and a habit. Although the atmosphere of this mansion is negative, the small pink clouds indicate there is positive potential and hope to be gained from the currently gloomy situation. You simply have not noticed it yet. Drawing this card also indicates that you are being forced to behave in a way that others expect. So again, this person could have very well, or could very well need to remove themselves still from a situation that involves tradition. Okay, maybe they're in some sort of a marriage or committed connection that requires them to perform, but this person is fighting against that. Okay, they're trying to find a solution to that problem because ultimately they know that something needs to be sacrificed in order for them to get what they want. Okay, it might just be this third party energy. So the sacrifice card says sacrifice or emotional extreme. So the passion of Pluto and the compassion of Neptune taken together express the supreme quality of selfless action. This mansion denotes intense and extreme devotion to a subject in your care. The naked state of the woman in the image symbolizes honesty and the loss of everything. The flower is the last possession that is hers to give. It represents love. Oh my gosh. If this card is drawn, you are prepared to lose everything for the sake of a particular cause or another person. Integrity is paramount to you regarding this issue, and you will not be persuaded to change your mind. So again, whoever this is, they are prepared to sacrifice everything to get what they want, okay? All they have left to give is their love. And maybe that's exactly what this person needed to go through, right? A stripping down of everything for them to realize what is truly important. Their feelings, their heart, love, okay? So let's go ahead and get some closing messages from Spirit and see what the overall advice is here. Interesting. So we have the energy of home. Okay, we talked about Cancer being in its home planet, or aka the moon, the only sign ruled by the moon. So we're talking about home and all things that make us comfortable. All right. So again, Spirit is being a little bit cheeky here, coming full circle in this reading. So again, I think the advice here, since the home card represents like the 10 of Cups, or again, that like happy ending sort of a vibe, Again, Spirit could just simply be saying, like, now's the time for you to stay close to home, okay? Do the things that make you feel the most comfortable. Allow yourself to be at home within your own heart, within your own emotions, okay? Don't shy away from it or push it away. Allow yourself to work through it and take control over those emotions, okay? Do not let yourself get sucked under the current, okay? What else do we need to see? We also have strength, okay? So Spirit's also saying to be strong and courageous in moving forward. This could also be very significant for Leo season or Leo energy. So again, as we move through the summer months, Spirit is saying, get comfy, okay? Don't release any sort of power that you hold. Be confident and courageous moving forward. We also have new beginnings. So there is a new beginning around the corner. That is what new moons are all about, okay? Spirit is telling you that with every ending, there is a new beginning. So if something needs to end, okay, again, regardless of who you are in this storyline, if something needs to end, it's because there is a new beginning waiting, okay? We also have peace. So focus on what brings you peace, comfort, harmony during this time. And then finally, we have spirit guide. So stay in tune with the messages from your guides, from the universe, from God, okay? Pay attention to the signs and synchronicities. Do not allow yourself to stay closed off to or asleep to these signs, because Spirit is popping in to remind you that you are being divinely guided, okay? So one more, bottom of the deck, we have the Answers card. So during this season of Cancer, some of you may finally be getting the answers that you've been looking for, okay? So hopefully this reading resonated with someone out there. I know it did for me. And if it did, like I said, please like the video, please comment below, reach out to me if you want to talk in private. But other than that, you guys, I hope you enjoy this energy, and definitely stay tuned for your July Twin Flame Soul Connection forecast and another spicy subscriber message. I love you guys, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye.